Yeah, beat your addiction, live free. Ralf Friedrichs is who you see. Listen in when you're feeling low. Take back your life, today's show. Beat your addiction, live free. Ralf Friedrichs is who you see. Listen in when you're feeling low. Take back your life, today's show. Stay positive, hope, and keep faith. Stand strong against any odds that you face. Put away the alcohol and the drugs. Fill your time with the things you love. Addiction is tough, but it's worth the work. Treat your body what it's worth. Spread positivity, inspire all. If we stand together, we will never fall. I help others see the other sides of life. A sober life, letting go of the strife. So give me a call, I can help. 1-844-4405-HELP. Homeless shelters, hospitals, jails, wherever you are. I am Ralf Friedrichs and I am here for you. 1-844-405-HELP. Yeah, change your future, starts today. Live life to the fullest, never skip a day. Create hope, spread positivity. Beat your addictions and negativity. Ralf Friedrichs is here for you. Call today so we can help you. 1-844-405-HELP. 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 We are here for you. Call us today.
Hello, my name is Ralf Friedrichs. I am an addiction recovery coach and the host of the Take Your Life Back Today show. I want to share this about substance abuse, and I want to be crystal clear with you to leave an everlasting impact upon you. Just imagine being buried alive, but you also know that you're not dead. You don't know how to open the coffin and push the enormous weight of the dirt above you. You think about waiting, just waiting for death to arrive. But you also think about banging on the coffin so that maybe you will unsettle the ground above you and someone above might notice and start digging their way down to you to help you. This is what it's like to find yourself at the lowest point of alcohol and drug addiction. You know you need help, you know you can't do it on your own, but you also know that you're completely on your own and you don't know how to get this help. In reality, there are people who can probably help you, standing right on top on the grave, but you just don't know that. You think you're just going to die. Usually, though, people don't think about death when they're habitually abusing drugs and alcohol. In order to feed an addiction, you have to be good at repressing the fear of death. I often ask you, my audience, while drinking, while smoking, while snorting, has it ever come across your mind that you, that's right, you, just might overdose? With this, I leave you with one other thought. Don't be that person laying in the coffin, alive, banging on the lid, hoping that someone might come and help you. Be the person instead that takes the first step towards recovery by admitting to yourself that you have a problem and then reaching out to people like myself at 844-405-HELP to help you take your life back, my friend, before your life is gone. People like Larry Geis from the Geis Academy at 516-458-2741. He is an addiction recovery coach, a life coach. He will help you from your addiction to your recovery hand in hand. He will help you today and come up with a plan for tomorrow's future. He nor I always tell our clients that it doesn't matter where you came from. What matters is that you're here today seeking help, seeking treatment, and what matters is that you're making a plan for tomorrow, because today and tomorrow can be changed. Yesterday is gone. Hopefully you'll take memories of yesterday, more good than bad, with you, and you learn from those memories and you learn from those mistakes. But today is a new day, my friend, a new day to start a new life, and tomorrow is your future. It is up to you not to be the person laying in this coffin alive, banging on the lid, hoping for someone to hear you, because now you have an opportunity to reach out to people like Larry Geis at the Geis Academy at 516-458-2741. Let Larry Geis help you take your life back. Go to www.odysseyconsultant.org, and when you speak to Larry, let him know you heard about him on your Take Your Life Back Today show with me, Ralf Friedrichs. GlobalEyeglasses.com. They are focused on saving you money, folks. If you need glasses, whether they're for reading, for distance, for everything like a progressive, they have them. If you want plastic or metal frames, they have them. Half frames or no frames at all, they have them. If you want to get your progressives, which is a no-line bifocal, they have them. If you want to get line bifocals, they have them. If you want to get transition lenses, those are the ones that change indoor and outdoors, they have them. Photochromatics, they have polarized lenses, they have coatings like UV coating, scratch coating, and anti-reflecting coating is all available at globaleyeglasses.com at a fraction of the cost, about 70% less. Go to www.globaleyeglasses.com and let them focus on saving you money. These are 11 ways for you to live a happier life. Happiness is something that we all strive for, yet many of us find it challenging to grasp and even harder to maintain. Especially during these difficult economic times, happiness can feel like it is hiding just behind next week's paycheck, a new job, or a distant raise. Money alone can buy you happiness, but not much. It appears that happiness has less to do with money than we might imagine, and more to do with people around us and the world that we live in, how we live our lives, and the way we spend our time, and how we perceive ourselves and understand life experiences. Based on the latest research in psychology, understanding happiness, and as a human being searching for my own happiness, here are 11 ways to live happier. These are 11 ways that I think you might find very beneficial. The first one is to practice gratitude daily. No matter where they are or what they're doing, many people recognize that they always have something to be grateful for. Research in the field of positive psychology has shown that people who practice gratitude and happier, happier, less stressed, and less depressed than people that don't practice gratitude. Happy people can easily find gratitude in the world around them, whether they're looking in the cracks in their pavement, in a concrete jungle, or in sun setting over the ocean. There is happiness in everything. I always say the glass is half full, not half empty. It is possible to find gratitude even in the smallest things, like a delicious meal, a good book to read, a challenge yoga class, or a smile from a stranger on the street. Each of us has a choice on how we focus on our attention, and each of us have a choice to show gratitude somehow or another. Number 2 is to find a place of flow. In positive psychology, the concept of flow is defined as a complete immersion in activity for its own sake. When we are in flow, such as when we are running a race, writing a song, or reading a great book, our self-awareness dissipates, time seems to stop, and we become focused, peaceful, and attentive to task at hand. People who frequently experience flow tend to be happy, productive, creative, and focused people. Number 3 is try to smile more. If you are feeling down or having a rough day, it is possible to cheer yourself up simply thinking of a person or a place or a situation that makes you smile. Indeed, research in psychology has shown that a physical active smile will make you happier, even if you're just flexing the muscles in your mouth and not intentionally smiling. While scientists are not yet completely certain why the simple act of smiling makes you happy, it has been suggested that smiling contracts the facial muscles, leading to more blood flow to the brain's frontal lobes, which in turn triggers release of dopamine, one of the pleasure chemicals in your brain. Number 4, embrace your mistakes. Learn from your mistakes. Live with your mistakes. We are all perfectly imperfect in the human form, and it is only natural that we make mistakes, sometimes very often, sometimes hardly. Living in denial about your mistakes or getting wrapped up in your ego will only make you miserable and block you from learning valuable lessons that will help you grow and improve. By embracing your mistakes, you will be able to forgive yourself. And the bonus is that other people might actually like you more, and you will move on. Number 5, maintain optimistic attitude. Happy people tend to respond to negative events in a more optimistic manner than unhappy people. Optimism is reacting to problems with confidence and high personal ability. Specifically, recognizing the negative events that are temporary and limited scope. Overall, optimism is a central component of staying happy and healthy. So, when in doubt, look on the bright side, look in the positive side, be optimistic. Number 6, surround yourself with supportive people. Even though this life can sometimes feel like an individual journey that you feel all alone, we need other people around us in order to make us feel better and happy. In fact, recent research has indicated social relationships are the strongest predictors of happiness, much stronger than income or wealth. Making a good friend causes increased happiness equal to tripling one's salary. Belonging to a social club is equivalent to doubling one's salary, and so on. Number 7, learn when to say no. Saying yes to happiness means learning to say no to things and people that stress you out in life. Happy people know that they must say no to people, ideas, and behaviors, and everything can lead you to feel overwhelmed, increase your stress, and leave you less time and resources to take care of yourself. This is especially true when you agree to do things that do not resonate with you or allow yourself to be pressured into situations you're not comfortable with. Learn to say no. Number 8 is unplug and spend more time in nature. Although it may feel natural after a lifetime of conditioning, human beings were not designed to spend our day hunched over a desk with electronics plugged into our ears and eyes. No, we are meant to be spending time outside, away from the buzz of technology and radiation from cell phones and the blaring of screens. Happy people understand that there is a human birthright to give themselves quiet time to reflect and find serenity. If you really want to maximize the benefits of indoor time, spend time in the green nature, even 5 minutes. Number 9, practice forgiveness. This one can be challenging for many of us who have been wronged and who have experienced traumas perpetrated by other people in our lives. When we hold on to anger, resentment, and fear towards people, they are actually occupying a space inside of us, blocking us from feeling truly happy and fulfilled. And when you practice forgiveness, you learn to move on. Number 10, try new things. Happy people are not afraid to push their boundaries and try new things. People who engage in a variety of experiences are more likely to retain positive emotions than people who have fewer experiences. Sure, it might be scary at first, but what's the worst that could happen? By going beyond your comfort zone, you might actually be surprised and surprise yourself and exceed your own expectations for what you're capable of accomplishing. Number 11, last but not least, is look in the mirror daily. Every morning, look in the mirror and say, I love you. In order to love other people, you need to love yourself. For many of us, self-love is the greatest challenge and blockage to our happiness. Years of being told by family, educators, and especially the media that you're not good enough, not successful enough, not attractive enough, not capable enough to, and so on, has left many of us feeling beaten down and unworthy. The truth is no matter who you are and what has happened in your life, you are worthy of love. You are an awesome person. Say it out loud to yourself until you believe it. That is a good way to start. Psychologists have long known that self-esteem is intricately connected to happiness. But how does one build self-esteem? I believe we build self-esteem through practicing self-love and self-acceptance. One of the simplest things you can do is to look in the mirror every morning and say, I love you. For some, this may come easy, and for others, it might be extremely difficult. I know that at first I tried to do this, and I would break down and say, I am not worthy of this. But since sobriety has come into my life and I have learned to live in recovery, I have now accepted that I am worth everything to whoever accepts my worthiness. Eventually, through practicing daily mantras of self-love and self-acceptance, I was able to learn to love myself, which in turn made me love other people. And while the path of unconditional self-love is a lifelong journey and not a destination, today I feel happier than I have ever felt before. I hope that these happiness tips that I have just read to you, these 11, will help guide you on your journey as much as they have helped me on mine. And just to do a recap on these 11 ways to live a happier life. Number 1 is to practice gratitude. No matter what you face in life, no matter, even if things look down, appreciate what good is in that situation, because every situation has some sort of good in it. Every situation. So practice gratitude, no matter where And what you are doing, many people recognize this as always something in life, and be thankful for that. Find a place of flow. A flow could be like running a race, writing a book, something that just flows from one scenario into another. Find that place of flow. Number 3 would be to smile more. If you're feeling down and having a rough day, it is possible to cheer yourself up simply by a smile. And even if you force to smile sometimes, what it does, it contracts your facial muscles, which gives you more blood flow to the brain's frontal lobes, in turn makes you happier. Number 4 is embrace your mistakes. We're all perfectly imperfect in the human form, and it is only natural that we make mistakes. Learning from your mistakes, living with your mistakes, and forgiving yourself for your mistakes and moving forward is another way to make your life a happier life. Number 5 is maintain an optimistic attitude. Happy people tend to respond to negative events in a more optimistic manner than unhappy people do. Optimism is reacting to problems with confidence and high personal ability. Number 6 is surround yourself with supportive people. Even though life can be sometimes like we live an individual journey, we need other people to make us feel happy. Embrace family, friends, and loved ones daily. Number 7, learn to say no. Saying yes to happiness means learning to say no to things and people that stress you out. Happy people know that they must say no to people, ideas, and behaviors that do not serve their highest good. Learn to say no. Number 8 is unplug and spend more time in nature. Get away from the internet. Get away from the MP3 player. Get away from the television. Spend more time outdoors. Enjoy Mother Nature. Listen to those birds chirp. Listen to the branches blowing in the wind, and listen to maybe even a bumblebee buzzing around your ear. Number 9 is practice forgiveness. I always say forgive, but you don't have to forget. But when you forgive, you release that anger, that disappointment within yourself, and you can now have an opportunity to move forward in the path of life, to move forward on your journey. Number 10 is try new things. Happy people are not afraid to push their boundaries and try new things. People who engage in a variety of experiences are far more likely to retain positive emotions than people who have fewer experience. And last but not least is number 11 is look in the mirror, folks. When I was towards the end of my drinking years, every time I looked in the mirror, all I saw was disgusted, disappointed, miserable, depressed silhouette of myself. Today, over 2 years sober, 2 years living in recovery, 2 years witnessing to people like you, now I look in the mirror and I see happiness, I see proudness, I see accomplishment, I see me who God created to be this way. That is what I see. So when I look in the mirror, I am satisfied. It all starts today for you to change your life, because you are worthy of love. You are a person that was created by God, a person that's molded in your own little special way, a person that is super awesome. Start today. Reach out to people like myself at 844-405-HELP and let me help take your life back. Reach out to people like Larry Geis at 516-458-2741. He will help you take your life back. We're both addiction recovery coaches, life coaches. We don't just deal with drugs and alcohol issues. We deal with low self-esteem issues, depression, any life issues. And if you just don't want to make a phone call, you can text me at 631-599-0218. Folks, remember that a sober today promises a better tomorrow. That I guarantee you. And if you think positive, you'll get positive results. But the more you think negative, the more negative things will happen in your life. Start today with a new day in your life. Adhere to these 11 things that I just read to you to live a happier life. They're so simple. Practice gratitude. Find a place of flow. Smile more. Embrace your mistakes. Maintain optimistic attitude. Surround yourself with supportive people. Learn when to say no. Unplug and spend more time in nature. Practice forgiveness. Try new things and look in the mirror. And when you look in the mirror, say, I love you and you are awesome. I hope to God, no matter where you are watching me, folks, that you have the best day of your life. But I hope and I always pray that no matter where in life you might be, no matter where in the world you might be, whether it's in a homeless shelter, a nursing home, incarcerated, in your living room, in your kitchen, no matter where you are, that you have a sober, happy, full of gratitude life, and know that you are awesome, and know that no matter what you do, God will always love you. Reach out to God. Let Him guide and direct you. Call me at 844-405-HELP and let me help take your life back. Folks, may God bless you.
Yeah, change your future, starts today. Live life to the fullest, never skip a day. Create hope, spread positivity. Beat your addictions and negativity. Ralf Friedrichs is here for you. Call today so we can help you. 1-844-405-HELP. 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 We are here for you. Call us today. The show is over, but your life starts today. Taking back your life's the only way. Keep faith, stay positive, push through. Take back your life, it starts with you. Alcohol and drugs can't control your life. Let go of the negative and the strife. Ralf Friedrichs is the man guiding your way. The show is over, but your life starts today. Call Ralf Friedrichs at 1-844-405-HELP. That's 1-844-405-HELP. We hope you love the show today and tune in next time. Take back your life today show with Ralf Friedrichs.